Hello Aries, this is your weekly read for the week commencing the 9th. I think we are going into the 9th. Let me just double check. Yeah, the 9th of March. You have this beautiful card that's come out, Transformation. Aries, what are you transforming? Wow, and then we have Growth. What a beautiful energy. At the bottom of the deck we have Meditate, so that's just some advice. Take it or leave it. It's up to you with how you want to perceive that or how you want to take that. But there's just some gentle advice there for you that meditation might help you this week in the process of your transformation and in the process of your growth that you're going through. So let's have a look and see what other energies are coming out for you. For my Aries collective, please, source, for the week commencing the 9th of March. Thank you. So we have come to the edge. This is you taking a leap of faith in something. Okay. Willing to risk it, are we, Aries? I'm noticing today the petals on that card. If you have a look, there's some rose petals on the card, which makes me think that you may be taking a risk in a relationship, or when it comes to your heart, maybe you're opening up your heart. Don't know. And then we have community. So there's something here about you working within your community. At the bottom, we have by the book. Lessons have been learned this week, Aries. Right? Wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me just put my candle on. They're just making me aware that you've not put your candle on. Let's have a look and see where the animal spirits are taking us this week as well. Is that on now? That is on now. Okay. For the Aries collective, please, source. Thank you. So we have time to let go. Groundhog spirit. So there's something here that source is wanting you to let go, surrender to it, maybe taking that risk of letting go because you've grown, you've transformed. Maybe once what you thought you wanted no longer applies now. Could be to do with your family or your friends, or somewhere where you make your home, because you've got the hut there in that community card. So I'm just getting this feeling that I feel like you've outgrown certain places, people and things in your life. So we have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Okay. Then we have Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Well, we can see that with the transformation energy, can't we? And then the last card we have is Goose, inner knowing. You were a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Can you see that? No, you can't. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So I like how all this is just kind of syncing together, Aries, because it's kind of telling me that you're on a path of something new, and it could be down to your personal growth and your transformation. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, like I said, what you once wanted just doesn't apply anymore. It's not something that you want anymore. So I feel like, I don't know what the community has to do with it, but it does say here that you have loyal friends. Loyal friends are always with you. But let's have a look and see where the tarot is taking us this week. For the energies, overall energy for Aries, please, for the week commencing the 9th of March. Thank you. We have the Chariot. So this card, the Chariot, the lady is wrapped in a snail. But it's still forward movement, but it's very slow progress with this Chariot. So your energy this week is, I know I need to move forward, but I kind of want to take my time and decide where it is I want to go and where I call home, because she has the shell on her head, as you can see there. The shell on her head kind of tells her that home is always within. Wherever you go, no matter the destination, a change in environment, home is always within yourself, so always come back to yourself and make sure that you're checking in on how you're feeling, what it is that, how you really feel about the situation, your growth, your transformation, you know, knowing as well that if you did let go of something, it doesn't matter because you're so secure in yourself that you know that you can overcome whatever it is that's happening. So it's kind of like you have the drive, you have the willpower, you have the determination to kind of know what it is that you really want for yourself. And it doesn't matter how fast other people are going within this around you. It's kind of like, you know, you go at your own pace, you do what it is that you want to do. But there's definitely a form of transformation here and growth. And like I said, you may be slowly realizing that you've outgrown certain places and certain things. So let's have a look and see what the tarot is saying to us this week. I kind of want to get you guys to see this. Let me just jiggle this around a bit. I might have to move these up so that we can get a little bit more. So the first card you have out here is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands in this deck is, she's carrying a load of tulips, but they're beautiful, right? So it's like a heavy load that she's carrying, but she doesn't mind carrying this heavy load because it brings her a sense of achievement. It's a sense of, yeah, you know, I did this, I created this, look at my beautiful flowers, my beautiful garden covered in tulips. I know that I created this. It came from my hard work and my labor. And it's kind of like I'm okay to carry this load, because it could be that it means I'm nearly home. I'm nearly completing my tasks. I'm nearly there. And that's paired with the Hangman. You've got Temperance at the bottom of the deck there. Yep, the Temperance card. And I love this Temperance card because if you look at it, you can see it better here. The lady here is covered in an umbrella and she's caring and tending to the wildlife that's around her. She has a very calm demeanor about her. She's looking after the flowers underneath her as well. So it feels like she's covered in all areas. And you did have that trust in divine detours from source, from the divine. So I feel like you're being very patient here. You're tempering the situation. You're looking at things from all sides and all perspectives, because you also have the Hanged Man here. So you've got the Ten of Wands and you've got the Hangman. So these two cards kind of just elaborate on what I was saying, that you don't mind carrying this load because you know that this is that saying, like, this is a heavy cross to bear, but you don't mind doing it because you're quite all right. You're like, this is fine. This is my load. It's a beautiful load that I have to carry. It's like responsibilities. This is just like, this is what my responsibility is, and I'm all right with this. But with the Hangman there, it kind of says, make sure that you're not carrying responsibilities that are not yours. So those that are yours, Aries, this week, make sure that you're fine. If it's your obligations, for example, if it's your work, your plants, your pets, just things that are your responsibilities. But take a step back. If someone wants to come in and say, can you do this and can you do that? You're going to be like, no, I don't. I just don't think I have the time to do it. I already have enough that I'm doing. So this is you designating as well, making sure that you're looking from things upside down. But for some reason, the other thing that's coming to me here, Aries, is that you're willing to self-sacrifice your own happiness and carry something that doesn't belong to you. And I don't know if that's advisable. I will clarify these because I think it tells me that that's what I'm getting, that you're willing to sacrifice something for your community, either your friends or your family, and you're doing something that you don't really want to do, and sort of saying, why are you doing it? Why are you sacrificing yourself to please others? And then we have the High Priestess to the Page of Wands. Your intuition is telling you that this is a time for you to have a little bit more fun, go out and explore the world, do something that fills you up with passion and excitement. Carrying a heavy load, I just don't think that is even self-sacrificing. I do not think that is. I'm sure the Nine of Pentacles is behind that. Ten of Wands and the Hangman. But again, like I said, I will clarify for you. But the High Priestess of the Page of Wands, your intuition is screaming out here. Your intuition's telling you, whatever this come to the edge is, this risk that you're having to take, or you want to take, or you want to take this leap of faith, it doesn't necessarily mean to be that it's something where you quit your job and you start a new job, or you leave yourself in a place of detriment. Don't do that. I think this is the inside. I think this is your intuition saying to you, because your intuition is all about your gut feeling. It's about what's inside of you, how you feel, how you perceive, how you know deep down inside, like within yourself. If you really, really faced yourself face to face and you said, you know, come on now, Aries, are you being honest with yourself? Are you doing this to please others, or are you doing this because you really want to? Again, that's what I'm getting with these two cards. And it's got there, you know, time to let go. Rebirth is assured. Trust in divine detours. So it could be that you find out this week that something that you had planned or that you were willing to sacrifice is now Source saying to you, no, we're not going to let you do that. Your intentions are pure, and we can see that you mean the best for whatever the situation is, but we're not going to let you do that. Because you've got Five of Swords here with the Two of Wands. It's like you're umming and ahhing. You're kind of like, do I stay? Do I go? And then the Five of Swords is all mental. It's you being conflicted in your mind, you feeling like you have to solve the solution, you have to solve the problem. If you are comfortable in where you are in, yes, I know we always need growth, and yes, I know we always need to take risks in life, because staying stagnant will stunt our growth. I get that. And for some aspects, I can see that that's what that's saying here. But if you are comfortable and you're looking above and you make a pros and cons list and you have a look and think, where I am right now, the energy that I am in, my surroundings, am I happy with it? Does it tick off most of the boxes that I have worked so hard for in my life? And if the answer is yes, Aries, then you know what it is that you need to cut out. There's something here that needs to be cut out of your life so that you can move forward, because I feel like, again, something is stunting your growth here. So let's clarify all of these with just one card each, and we'll kind of see where we're going with it. But I don't know. I just feel like it could be you're self-sacrificing yourself here for something, and I don't know what it is. What, clarify the Ten of Wands to the Hangman for me, please. Thank you. See, Seven of Wands. This is all saying to you, do not self-sacrifice. I knew I was picking up on that. It's like you need to, you know, deep down. Again, Seven of Wands is all about conviction. And then the bottom of the card is the Eight of Wands. You need to communicate this. Wheel of Fortune to the King of Cups, to the King of Wands. Wow. Aries. And see, the Wheel of Fortune there is internal work. It's the clogs. The clogs inside are ticking over and they're turning, and you have no control over this. It's going to come to a point where you're not going to have control over this. Whatever this communication is coming in, whatever this kind of like contact, conversation, message, whatever this is, it's going to make you see that you have no control over this. And this is a time now where you need to be bold. You need to take that step. You need to lead. And you also need to think about the long-term future here. King of Wands is someone that is long-term. He sees into the future. He knows what's going to happen because he has studied the patterns of past behavior. He knows pattern recognition. So he knows that if he goes down route A, that will happen. And he knows that if he goes down route B, that will happen. What makes it difficult, Aries, is you thinking, this time it will be different. This time it may be different. Well, that's where the King of Cups comes in, because you need to be rational about this. Don't just lead with enthusiastic, passionate, fiery energy. You need to temper that with that Temperance card and the King of Cups. You need to be emotionally rational about the decision here, because I feel like there is a decision. I'm picking up that there is a decision. And the Wheel of Fortune, it may be that this communication comes in and you don't have to make that decision. But then again, she has that heart there. Can you see in the picture you have a heart? One of the cogs, the top cogs is her heart. So it's like you need to, this Wheel of Fortune is a little bit different. These are different decks. You need to lead with your heart. Like, what is your heart calling you to ask and do here? But this Seven of Wands is, you know, deep down inside that self-sacrificing and adding this load onto your responsibilities, your daily life, it's not going to get you far. It's not going to, it could be seen as you need to put your defenses up, like you've been through this battle once before. And all these tattoos on his chest just shows how versatile and agile he is. And they're like wound scars, but instead of having that victim mentality, he's changed the wound into, this is who I am. It's battle scars, and I'm proud of them. But it's him then going on future wise saying, there's some battles that are not meant for me, and I don't think this is meant for you, Aries. Clarify the High Priestess and the Page of Wands. Thank you. You have the two. See, told you, decision. Two of Pentacles. I was picking up on that. So there is a decision here. You're juggling. You're going back and forth. You're deciding about, again, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. There seems to be two options here with the Hermit, to the Five of Pentacles, to the Page of Swords. And that's where the decision might be made for you. It's like deep down inside, you know, you've learned that whoever or whatever this situation is, you're going to be left with a lack. There's something that's missing here that's not going to fulfill you. Something that's going to either make you feel caged, and you know this deep down inside. The Page of Swords, you've learned this lesson. This isn't the first time this has been presented to you or you felt this way. This isn't the first time. So the Two of Pentacles says that, you know, you're good at what you're doing. People see you as like this responsible individual that knows how to manage their finances, knows how to manage their stability, their daily routines. They know exactly what it is that they need to do. They know how to do it. They do it. They make it look easy. They make it look easy, and it's just infinite as well because of the infinite symbols that you have there. Like, you continuously do this, and it's a continuation of just daily tasks, making things look easy. Like, say, I don't know, you have a schedule, you wake up at 5 a.m, you go to the gym, you do your skincare routine, you make your own porridge. This is just an example. You feed the cats, you walk the dog, you do your work, and then you're doing other things as well. You're picking up the kids from school, you're doing the shopping, you're doing the cleaning. You just make things look easy, but deep down inside, you know that a little bit more passion and a little bit more fun needs to come into your life. It could be that this High Priestess, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you've got stuck in a routine, and it's a mundane routine. Like, it's just again and again and again. And Source is saying to you, you kind of need to come out of that now. Okay, you need to come out of that. I feel like there's a lot going on for you here, Aries, if I'm being honest. I feel like things are coming at you all at once, and you're just like, you know, whoa, hold your horses. Like, I've grown. I'm going through a transformation. I'm good here, but the external noise outside, I can't deal with it. Let's clarify the Five of Swords to the Two of Wands. Five of Swords to the Two of Wands. It's like you want to move ahead, but you're conflicted mentally. You're like, how do we do this? Six of Pentacles. So there's an energy here of kind of like, I want to move ahead with things, but you're worried because the Five of Pentacles can be like winning at all costs as well. Like, what's the cost of winning? if you do win, what is it going to cost you? And the Six of Pentacles is saying to you that you need to make sure that you're being balanced, you're being fair, like you're giving. That, I don't know, I'm kind of getting like whatever this energy is, like it needs to be reciprocated. You need to make sure that you're getting the same out of the situation as the other person as well. And like also moving forward in your life, just making sure that people that kind of come in that want to give, that's not what do you honestly know what I'm getting? You've got Page of Swords again at the bottom here with the Fool. You've got 2 Fool cards and the 4 of Swords with the 8 of Swords. See, I don't know here, Aries, because I think the other thing I'm getting with this 5 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles is like you need to cut anything out that is not reciprocated, that's not equal, that's not balanced. You need to cut it out. This 5 of Swords for me is kind of saying like, cut it out. It's not even giving me the conflict and the drama. It's just giving me, cut it out. You do not need it. And it's holding you back. 2 of Wands. This growth and transformation, I feel like that kind of mindset, this mindset that it could be a mindset, this mindset that you have like, I have to do it, I have to win, I have to, it's not up to you. You already have a lot going on. And like there's something here about you being caged, feeling like you're not able to rest and having this kind of caged feeling. And like at one point you've learned that if you do just take the risk and start this new adventure, I might be caught off guard whilst I'm napping. Let's get some advice for you for the week commencing the 9th of March. Advice for Aries, please. 7 of Swords. Being strategic. The 7 of Swords in this deck, right? The lady is a snake and she's stealing the eggs, but she's covered in flowers, so no one can really see that she's a snake. So she's being deceitful. There's deceit there, but there's also strategies. So she knows how to manipulate energies around her so that it's to her advantage. As advice, maybe you do need to be strategic about the way you move. You've got that 5 of Pentacles with the Hermit that's come out again. So there's something here about you being silently strategic so that you're not at a loss. So you're not at a loss for the future. Right now, you need to be strategic in the way that you move and handle things a little bit more delicately, because eggs are quite delicate. So it's like deep down inside the Hermit, you're wise, like you know that this is the way forward, but you're strategizing in your mind, like, how am I going to do this? So this week, as advice for you, Aries, is that there's something that you need to strategically, quietly maneuver in your life so that you don't get stuck with a lack of finances, a lack of time, a lack of resources. But I feel like someone is coming in and asking you to do something here. And instead of you saying no, I feel like you need to be strategic about it, because this other individual could either mean a lot to you or you don't want to hurt their feelings. And they're quite vulnerable, so you need to be delicate about the situation. But all in all, you will get there because you've got the Chariot, but things will move slowly at a pace that maybe you're uncomfortable with. But growth takes a long time, and so does transformation. So trust in the divine detours. A rebirth is assured, just not this week. This week is kind of you going within, sitting down, thinking about what it is that you actually want to do, that's around your community, within your family, within your children, within your pets, your home, and asking yourself, is it really worth me taking the risk, or is it time to let go? And also, you're a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. You've got the Hermit here and you have the Two of Wands. Be confident. You'll achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Whichever way you go, you're protected and you're covered. Okay, meditation might help, like I said in the beginning. But I hope you have a lovely week, Aries.